you know I'm sexy. Don't call, just text me. Bitches slow, can't get on my speed. They stare cause they know I'm the
Good morning, beauties. I am Miss Alicia Marie Ish the Beast here. Clearly, I am not. If you're watching this video around other people, tell them I said what's up. Sorry to just come out with like, I'll be taking you through a full check-in today, what that looks like, measurements and all the things. I want to get right into it. Your girl is hungry, okay? And I don't eat before my check-ins. I want the fasted look. That's when I feel the leanest, and get that poppin', okay? And then we're gonna talk about how this week went as well. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Measurements are a great way to track your progress because maybe the scale isn't changing much and maybe physically you don't see a ton of changes, although if your measurements are changing, you should see some changes in progress photos. Taking measurements is so important because it lets you know your physical body is changing. Okay, so I'm gonna do my arms first. I start from top to bottom. Biceps, which I don't care to track. I don't care how big my biceps are, right? This is just what the doctor prescribed me to do. We're gonna go 13 inches and I do this flexed. So both of them, I measure both because one side is typically larger than the other. We're pretty even here though. 13 inches straight across the board. Awesome. And then I also do my chest, and the best way for this is going to be your nipple line, okay? Again, not my preferred measurement. Like, I don't care to measure my chest, but it does help to see when things are changing. Okay, so there, without this bra, it's 39, which I did measure before this. Industrial bra, which I just got on Amazon, okay? Amazon. And then waist. So I go at my natural waist. However, you can do your belly button because your belly button never moves. However, people just distribute their weight differently and shit. So standing up nice and tall, I don't suck in. I just kind of breathe out. See what I got here. And my waist measurement actually went down 1/2 inch. And I can feel it too. We're at 29.5. So my waist is 29.5 inches. It was 30, the beginning of this mini cut, it was 30.5. I was super bloated at the beginning. I'm currently on my period. I started my period yesterday and I do get bloating the first 2 days of my period. So I knew for this check-in that my scale weight and my measurements were gonna be a little bit not as true because I am bloated and I do hold scale weight when I have my period, as typically women do. Okay, and there's nothing really to do to course correct that. You can have something like dandelion tea the night before your check-in or leading up to it. That way dandelion tea helps flush out water naturally. It's like a natural diuretic. Oh hi, don't mind me. And then for my glutes, the most important glutes. So you are going to measure the largest part of your bum. We've got 40-inch glutes, ladies and gentlemen, okay? 40-inch glutes. The goal was to get to 42. I got to 41 in the beginning of this. So obviously you will lose some muscle mass, some mass just in general when you cut because everything is getting lean. I can't choose where it comes from. Fingers, my rings are fitting looser, you know? I haven't even told you how much weight I've dropped. You wait, okay? And then thighs, my personal fave. Yes, I just said that they're my personal favorite. Okay, going behind, and I measure the largest part of my thigh, which is going to be right at the base, pretty much. Getting those adductors in there, standing up straight, and then flexing the quad. Okay, 25 inches there. And again, we measure both. My left is typically larger. 25.5, yeah, half an inch larger. So that's great. I don't remember my starting measurements for my mini cut, but that's something I'm gonna pull up and we are going to definitely be comparing, okay? But physically, the body's looking crazy. Okay, we're gonna do legit check-in with the heels. I said in my last week 2 check-in, the heels take off 5 pounds of muscle mass. So I look big and buff here, but I might look small. First thing with my check-ins, I'm going to close all of the lights, all light coming in. Just have Mr. Ring Light that is going to be shining down on me. In my week 2 check-in video, you guys did see how I set up my tripod nice and low here. So I will have that set up. That way you can get a feel for what the judges are going to see when you do hit your poses. That's just really how my coach likes the check-ins done. A mirror for me, for reference, he doesn't see the mirror, right? And then we have the ring light. Now this is gonna come more in the center. It's gonna be about 6 feet tall, so about a foot above me, maybe half a foot in front of me, and then I will be posing right here. And this will mimic stage light the best way possible. This is my check-in video. I just kind of run through the poses on video. Back camera, like I said, the tripod is set at knee height, so you can see, or rather my coach can see what I look like at the height. I've noticed body fat come down around my midsection area, my lower back. I hold a lot of body fat on my back side. Glutes, I did see my glute tie-ins, like my glute teardrops. That was wild. I am so impressed with my physique. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. No one needs to say it, okay? And I'm the only one that has to care about that. Gonna pull up the shirt.
Come on down.
Damn.
Get yourself a deal. Come prepared or don't come at all.
Failure to prepare is being prepared to fail.
Exactly. So pack your shit, get your shit done, and stop complaining.
That's some damn good protein, let me tell you. And I don't ever say that. Hey guys, back at the computer. This is my office. People really don't get to see this side. This is where I do all my check-ins, all my coaching, and just like being a boss ass bitch is like at this desk. So we're gonna go through my check-in in progress. You got to see the video of me posing, breaking down my measurements, which may be super helpful for you to start taking your own progress. Measurements for progress. And I feel like I always have something on my head when I film. I'm just trying to take care of my hair, okay? That is the last thing. I'm doing a skincare thing. I'm in a mini cut. The hair needs help too. So today I weighed in at 162.8. Now I am officially 10 pounds down from my mini cut start 4 weeks ago. If I get to the 150s, stop. I don't want to get to the 150s. And most women hearing that would be like, girl, you're crazy. What does that even mean? I don't feel like I'm done building muscle in the ways that I need to be a competitive bodybuilder. Now, obviously, yes, I do look at the pros and what they look like. When you go to a national show to compete for your pro card, they don't typically look like the pros look like on stage. But sometimes they do. It depends on where you go and who shows up that day. Quite literally, bodybuilding is about who is going to show up that day, okay? So I might look good and fine and I look incredible, but if some of these girls from my Instagram show up on stage day, you bet I'm shitting my pants a little bit. But I don't doubt myself. I know I have what it takes and I'm gonna get this shit going. The time frame is not up to me. It's not. So I'm just gonna keep pushing along. With that being said, I don't wanna get to the 155s because I want to go back the other way. I wanna go back to 170. I wanna put on muscle mass and start building again, really working on hitting glutes and hamstrings and calves, quite honestly. I've been hammering them obviously the past 3 years in this building phase that I've been in. However, it's time to turn it up a notch. After this 6-week cut, I have 12 weeks of build time where I'm going to be increasing calories, hopefully putting on muscle. I start prep at 16 weeks out. So I have 2 more weeks in this cut, unless my coach miraculously says, let's start bulking now, which I might throw in my check-in and tell him that. I'm not gonna run through the total measurements and such. We will do that on week 6. I will give you a full breakdown. You're gonna see videos of comparisons. We're gonna do a whole comparison theme for week 6, which is super exciting. Super exciting. Running through my check-in questions, they're very similar as to what I ask my clients in my check-in. There's the usual guideline questions that you're gonna ask. How's your stress? How's your sleep? How's your weight training and such? However, my check-in process honestly goes deeper than that. It's just very much his process and I have mine. Yeah. My coach thinks that I eat so much food. Okay, probably every other person in the world, right? And I think I've said before, I'm one of those anomalies, or I want to think that I am, that can eat so much food, diet on high calories, and get amazing results. I've dropped 10 pounds in the past 4 weeks on 2,000 calories. I might be an anomaly. I'm not saying anything here, but not a fat burner in sight, girl. Nothing. This is natty chicken, okay? But he thinks I eat a lot of food, and he's like, how the fuck are you hungry? And I'm like, bruh, I'm a big body Benz. I'm about to tell him that. I'm a big body Benz. He's Canadian. Is he gonna get that? I don't know. I don't know. Just submitted my check-in to coach. We will await his expertise, and I will be back with updates I have for next week. Okay, girly pops. So my coach replied to my check-in. I've already listened to it, but let's hear what he has to say.
How this cutting phase is going, dropped another 4 pounds. And what the fuck is wrong with you? How are you hungry as a female who's not even like a giraffe, like a Whitney or and you're starving on 2,200 calories? Like, I don't fucking get it. I eat 2,200 calories.
So he said, I'm not tall. I'm not 5'7", 5'8", and I'm starving on 2,200 calories. And he's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, so first of all, suck it up and follow your meal plan. I mean, you're eating plenty.
Eating plenty.
Deadlifts, okay, no problem.
All in all, no changes to the program as I dropped 4 pounds in 2 weeks. 10 pounds down total. I mean, I'm not 160 pounds of blubber, right? I've been bodybuilding for 5 years and I've been in a gaining phase the past 3 years. Like, this is my 3rd year that I'm in a building phase. So I've been putting on more and more muscle mass. On stage, my stage weight was about 140. Okay, 140 pounds on stage, like dieted. So obviously this time will be different. I'll probably be around like maybe 145 on stage. Who knows? And I'm 162 pounds. So I'm skinny. This past week, guys, has been really, really good. I've just been head down following my program. I'm doing 7 days of cardio and I have a specific number of calories I burn each day. So it takes me about still 22 to 25 minutes depending on how fast I'm going. And I do the arc trainer, so I try to stay off the stair mill so I keep my legs fresh as possible. On a treadmill, it takes me about 30 minutes to burn the calories. If I'm walking outside, it takes me like 25 minutes. So I keep my cardio pretty low intensity. I'm not doing HIIT by any means. Only weight train 3 days a week. So going into my leg days, I want my legs to feel fresh, recovered, and not impacted by the cardio. And I have higher carbs on my weight training days. As I've said before, I just kind of want to reiterate and like keep y'all updated. Nothing has changed since 4 weeks ago. So when he cut me 1,000 calories down, because I was eating well over 3,000 calories, I'll probably get to 159 maybe. I'll probably get to 159, I have a feeling. So the next phase is gonna be very fun, but I still have all of this week, all of next week, and then I'm done. And then I'm done. And then I go into a build phase. Then we start cooking. Okay, we really start cooking. Thanks so much for following along this far, and thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I kind of want to take you guys through a glute day. I think I've done one glute day on this channel, and it was really, really good. My glutes have grown since that, and obviously shit looks different now. So maybe I'll take you guys through my glute session. If you have any requests, let me know. Any suggestions, any ideas. This is not a dictatorship, okay, girl? I want to hear it too. This is a two-way street. Two-way street, okay? Open to feedback. Maybe you don't like it. Maybe you hate all of these videos and you keep watching. Hey, girl, you're a fan. I'm just kidding. Anyone that hates me is not watching these videos. And if you hate me, bruh, girl, bye. Girl, bye. Have a beautiful week. I hope you're doing your cardio and go eat your protein, bitch. I ain't gonna tell you twice.
JB Moro, go and get your bags.